And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, the story of a mountain road and the pursuit of a runaway car. We call it Speed Trap. So now, starring Eddie Firestone, here is tonight's suspense play, Speed Trap.
Sometimes it takes you years to get to know a guy. Sometimes on the highway patrol you learn all about a man in 10 minutes. Like the night Craig Hollister checked me out on my new beat.
South Shoulder here.
I didn't answer him. I was too busy sweating the grade. The wheel was easy in my hands. Too easy, like it always is on a slick highway. My headlights caught the rain and sleet slanting down from the pass. It was steamy inside the patrol car. Hollister wiped the mist off the windshield. I thought of loosening my collar, but I didn't want to make a bad impression on Hollister. He didn't look like a police academy officer, but he didn't talk much, so I couldn't tell. I knew he was a good patrolman. They told me at headquarters. Good patrolmen go by the book. I decided I'd leave my collar buttoned. I wiped my hands one at a time and changed my grip on the wheel.
Curve coming up.
I don't see why they need us on this road. Driver'd be nuts to go over 30.
People speed anywhere. This turn's called Millie's Hairpin. It's slick in the rain. Found 4 kids here in a station wagon after the last storm. What was left of them?
Who is Millie?
She went over the cliff in a Model T 5 years ago. She was 60 years old.
Killer?
Not a scratch. Devil's Curve coming up. We've had 3 fatalities here this winter.
I don't know if I'm going to like this beat.
Oh, it isn't bad. Once you get used to the blood.
You actually catch speeders on this highway?
So I met my wife. She was speeding here. Pardon me. Dispatcher, this is 3122.
Go ahead, Craig.
Joe, will you call Debbie and tell her to pick me up at headquarters?
Okay, but you better get down here before she does. A gal like her isn't safe around me.
You old relic, she could break your arm. Joe.
Yeah?
It's awful slick up here. Tell her to take it easy on the grade.
Roger. Out.
Well, this was pretty good. You wanted your wife to meet you. You gave the dispatcher a call on the radio. That was something they hadn't taught me at the academy. I had a hunch it wasn't exactly standard either. Maybe working out here in the sticks would have its points. If you didn't end up at the bottom of a canyon some night chewing on a piston ring, or if your wife didn't go nuts feeding the chipmunks.
Well, I sure hope she doesn't try to break the record getting to headquarters. Not tonight.
Did you say you caught her speeding here?
That's how I met her. See that stretch at the bottom of the grade?
I remember it.
If you park off the road on the ridge, you can spot the speeders coming down. I try to get them before they hit the real grade and clobber themselves.
That's where you met your wife, huh?
Yeah. She was roaring down the hill with a car full of phonies, coming back from a party Schweitzer was giving on his estate. All of them fried to the eyeballs.
Including your wife?
I thought so. I wrote it up that way.
Well, then what happened?
Well, the county judge thought otherwise. Debbie cried, and her old man said he wanted to treat her just like anybody else, even if he had just given the county a new library. So the judge decided she'd never had a drink in her life. Wasn't a dry eye in the courthouse.
You married her, huh?
Best thing I ever did. I think.
You think?
You're married, aren't you? Your wife don't like the mountains?
Wherever I am, she likes it. Why?
It's kind of lonely for a woman, Debbie says. Well, here's the place I was telling you about. Pull over.
Pull over?
Yeah. We'll wait here and follow her down.
Why?
Well, she still drives this grade too fast. With me back of her, she'll take it easy.
So I pulled over, of course. Even if it was quitting time. He was the boss, and if he wanted to baby his wife down the grade, it was okay with me. I was tired, and I could have used a cup of coffee back at headquarters, and I was trying to get my wife moved into her cabin, but the man said, pull over and wait, so I pulled over and waited. I even offered him a cigarette to show there were no hard feelings. He shook his head. In the flare of my match, I could see he was squinting up the road. His face was tired. Some of the roughness was gone. This joker was worried. He caught me looking and seemed kind of ashamed.
She'll be along in a minute.
Sure, no hurry. You can't follow her everywhere, you know.
You in a hurry or something?
No, it just seems...
I'm getting a transfer. Debbie and I will be out of these mountains next week. She's a good driver, but it's slick tonight. So if it's okay with you, we'll just...
Sure, I'm sorry. What's the matter?
Look at those headlights up there.
I twisted around in my seat. Half a mile up the grade, a pair of headlights stabbed over the cliff, seemed to hang there. Then they whipped back to the road, jerky, like when somebody's really floorboarding the accelerator. Then there was a straight stretch where the lights swayed like the guy was skidding. Hollister gripped my shoulder, and then the lights straightened out, got brighter and brighter and further apart. The guy was practically flying.
Holy smoke!
That's not your wife, is it?
No, she's still a little wild, but she's not crazy.
Hollister was big and a little older than me. He didn't look like he could move very fast, but he was nothing but a blur jumping out of that car. He was around the hood and swinging a flashlight in circles before I could even turn on my red light. The crazy headlights seemed to reach out at him. You okay, Hollister?
Yeah. Let's take him.
Holy cow, I thought you'd had him.
Close, but no cigar. He must be plastered to the ears. Get his tag, the light's blinking.
Yeah, I just seen there was a convertible, that's all.
Convertible?
Yeah, aren't you going to call a dispatcher?
No. Pappy ought to be parked near halfway house. 2429. This is 3122.
It was a convertible, all right, and I'd caught a flash of the driver, and my heart had flipped. It was a woman driver, young, blonde, with a crazy grin on her face. I felt sick.
2429.
I'd picked up the pieces after a few wrecks down in the valley. It's bad enough when it's a man, but a young girl.
2429. This is 3122, Pappy. We're in pursuit of a possible 502 3 miles north of halfway house. Just about ran me down. He's weaving all over the road. Be careful.
Roger. I'll try to take him.
Her, not him.
Take this curve tight, buddy. What did you say?
That driver, it's a woman.
A woman?
I think so.
Okay. After this curve, you can cut loose for about 800 yards. Try to get me close enough to spotlight her license.
Hang on, partner. You get the number?
No.
Maybe on the next
We
stretch.
don't need the number.
What do you mean?
I know the number.
You know it. How come?
It's Debbie's car.
Your wife? You must be nuts.
It's Debbie.
Why would she try to run you down?
She doesn't know what she's doing.
What do you mean?
She's fried, plastered. She's going to roll that thing, and that'll be all. That'll be all.
This guy was shook. Sliding through a turn, I caught a glimpse of his face in the light from the dash. He was staring ahead. And he had that 1,000-yard stare I had seen in Korea before an attack. I shivered. Well, where do we go from here?
I could see it coming. I could see it. Alone in that house all day. It's why we were going to move to the city, but now it'll be too late. Step it up, Art. Step it up.
If we had time to change...
I can't do any better than you. Stick with it and try. Try to get her before Killer Curve.
That's a heavy car she's got, Craig. It's like it was glued to the road.
It isn't glued to the road. It'll roll just like the rest of them. It'll roll.
Happy will flag her down.
How's he going to do it? She didn't stop for us.
Maybe she didn't even see us. You want me to try to take her
Not here, Art, not here. If she speeds up anymore, she hasn't got a prayer on Killer Curve. Hang back. Don't press her.
Then he did something that wasn't in the books. He reached over and cut our growler, and he flicked off the red light. I started to turn it back on and felt his hand on my wrist.
Leave it off. Maybe we're panicking her. Art, if she doesn't slow down now, she'll never make it.
Then she started her turn on Killer's Curve, and it was easy to see she wouldn't make it. It's the roughest turn on the grade. Washboard, no bank to it at all. 100-foot drop to the riverbed below. Hard enough to make on a dry day, but on a wet night, murder. The taillights hesitated for a second like they were making up their minds whether to run into the hill or over the side. The car slid sideways, reared toward the river. She was going over backwards.
No, baby, no.
I took my foot off the gas. Out of the tail of my eye, I saw Hollister cover his face. And then I was fighting to stay on the road myself. Suddenly the miracle happened. She'd made it. Now we had to do it.
2429. This is 3122. We're a mile north. Still unable to catch the 502. She's doing 75. Suggest you start up and we'll try to box her, but be careful of it.
This is 2429. Did you say her?
Yes.
Roger. Okay. I see her lights. Starting up now. Stay on her tail.
We can just ease her between us. Just ease her between us. Watch it!
It's like glass out there. I'll try to take her again.
What's your speed now, Craig?
73. We're half a mile behind you. She's weaving.
I'm up to 65. She's slowing down?
No, she's swinging left. That's a heavy car, Pappy. Be careful!
Roger.
She's swinging right. Pappy, let her by! Let her by!
Let her by. How are you going to make an old-time patrolman let a drunk pass him on the road? No, Pappy tried to fight it. He tried to ease her onto the shoulder. The block-long convertible against the patrol car. It was like a good pro featherweight against an amateur heavy. All skill and no punch. For a second, I thought he had her run off the road, but the convertible lurched back. The two sets of taillights got closer. And then Pappy was off the road, over the shoulder, bouncing and rolling down the embankment. I eased my foot off the accelerator, praying that it wasn't as bad as it looked. I wanted to use the brake, but on that highway it would have been suicide.
What are you doing?
Going back for Pappy.
What about her?
Call the dispatcher. They'll stop her. If she doesn't go off the road first, we got to get back.
Stay on her tail.
You off your rocker, they'll stop her.
That's my wife, and I don't want her killed. Stay on her tail.
What about Pappy?
I said stay with her. I'm still running this beat.
But Pappy needs...
Joe, this is 3122. A mile south of Halfway House. That 502 just ran Pappy off the road. Send an ambulance. We're staying on her tail.
This isn't Joe, it's Sergeant Capehart. Setting up a roadblock outside headquarters. She won't get through it. Go back and help Pappy.
What kind of roadblock?
The works.
You aren't shooting at a woman.
If she tries to run this block, we'll shoot at her. Now get back to Pappy.
Sarge, that girl...
Don't worry about the girl. I'll take care of her. You get back to Pappy.
It's Debbie!
Yeah? I'm sorry, Hollister. She's just run my best man off the road. Said she almost hit you. There's trucks and cars coming up the lower grade. She'll hit one of them if we don't stop her. So we'll stop her. If we have to blast her off the road.
You are listening to Speed Trap, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Hardly a driver is now alive who passed on a curve at 65. Slow down, driver, if you're pushing even a little bit too hard for the road conditions ahead tonight. Play it safe behind the wheel. Your life depends on it. The lives of others on or near the highways depend on it, too. Safety first behind the wheel. Don't make a death trap of your automobile. And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Eddie Firestone with Larry Thor, starring in tonight's production, Speed Trap, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I felt sorry for the man beside me. I knew what was happening outside headquarters. A couple of patrol cars rolling into position. Spotlights pointed up the grade. The guys drawing automatic rifles, maybe shotguns. Flares set out further down the hill. A reception committee for Craig Hollister's wife. Not what he'd planned when he'd asked her to meet him at headquarters. But there was nothing I could do. I slowed carefully.
Keep going.
Now look, guy.
Keep going.
You heard the sergeant. Pappy might be bleeding
He's
to
only
death.
a quarter mile from halfway house. They can do as much for him as we can. You stay on her tail.
I can't. The
I'm
sergeant
running
said...
this, and I said stay with her, you understand?
Craig, I can't. They'll suspend
Don't
me.
make me pull my gun on you. Watch this next curve.
What can we do? We can't
If
stop
she
her.
tries to run the barricade, they'll blow her apart.
If she... Hang on. If she doesn't slow down, she won't even get to the barricade.
Turn off your lights.
Turn off my
That's
lights?
right. Turn off your lights. When she doesn't see us, she slows down a little.
How am I going to see?
Use her lights.
Her lights. Fine. Great. But what if there was something coming up the grade? I wondered if Hollister had gone nuts. I shot a look at him. He was peering ahead, and he seemed to have got a hold of himself. I didn't really think he'd pull a gun on me, but suddenly I knew I'd go along with whatever he was trying to do, even if it cost me my badge. I flicked off the lights. It seemed to help. The car ahead lost some of its crazy fear.
You're gaining. Slow. Slow and easy. Watch it. Okay, use this stretch here.
Gaining all right, but what good is it? If she makes this turn, she's still only got a mile to the barricade.
Is that a car coming?
Looks like a truck.
Please. Get over! Get over!
She won't make... She won't...
Watch it. Get your lights on. Now, catch her.
Every time I put on another mile an hour, we start to
I
slide.
have to get closer. I'll never do it from here.
Closer, the man said. I was already pushing 80. My arms and eyes ached from the strain. The range was still too far unless he was aiming for a lucky hit or an unlucky.
You've got to catch her by that stretch in front of headquarters.
Well, that made sense. It was the only level shoulder in the grade. If he was going to shoot out a tire, it would have to be there. But that was where the barricade was. Now we just have to get her this side of it. Hollister rolled down the window and I felt a spray of rain on my face. Suddenly I spotted the barricade spotlights.
She's slowing, Annie?
Putting on speed.
I can't wait any longer.
The range was just too great. It had to be her left rear tire. If she went off the other way, she'd be killed. And if the ricochet got her, she'd be killed anyway. But she was just too far away. Suddenly, not really wanting to, I jammed down the accelerator. At least I could give him a last chance. The rear end swayed and lurched. My hands were sweaty with fear. And that did it. The heavy car began to turn, hesitated, and headed for the shoulder. It leaped when it hit the dirt, half turned, and went over. I skidded all the way through the roadblock. It took me so long to get stopped and turn around that the guys from the barricade beat us back to the crash. But it was just as well, because without help, I'd never been able to keep Hollister from the ruined convertible.
Let me go!
Cool on, Hollister. Wait till we get her out. Doc will be here in a minute.
I killed her. I killed her.
We don't know yet. Here's the ambulance. He's down there, Doc. Hey, how's Pappy?
A broken leg. That the car that ran him off the road?
Yeah, that's it. It seemed like an hour, but it was only a couple of minutes before the doc scrambled out of the ditch. A patrolman and an ambulance driver set a litter by the ambulance. Two other guys had Craig in their patrol car trying to calm him down. I walked over to the ambulance. The girl was hurt bad, but she was alive. The sergeant walked up.
She alive?
Yeah.
Tell Hollister.
Okay to let him see her, Sarge?
Yeah, I guess so.
I started back to the patrol car and stepped back to let a convertible onto the shoulder. A girl got out, a pretty girl. And I thought of the kid by the ambulance who would never be pretty again. Then I felt the sergeant's hand on my arm. He was staring at her.
Mrs. Hollister.
Yes, Sergeant. What happened? Where's Craig? What's the matter with you?
Well, we thought... He thought...
Oh, look. Oh, that poor thing. She's just a kid.
Hey, Pete! Bring Hollister over here! I guess she figured she was old enough to get fried to the gills and try to make that grade on a rainy night. Your husband saved her life.
How?
He and Art here almost broke their necks catching her. I'd have blasted her to pieces.
Where is Craig? Is he all right?
Debbie!
Craig, darling, what is it?
It wasn't you.
Better skip it, Craig.
No. Now, you ought to know, Debbie. I want you to know I thought the girl was you.
Me? Well, why me? Oh, I see. And it could have been, couldn't it?
Long time ago, maybe. Long time ago.
Well, his arm was around her when they walked away, but Debbie Hollister had a kind of thoughtful look in her eye. You kind of wonder at a time like that what two people are thinking. I turned back to the sergeant.
You okay?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Sergeant, about us not going back for Pappy. I was driving, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Well...
Forget it. Learn anything tonight?
Yeah. I learned something.
Suspense, in which Eddie Firestone with Larry Thor starred in tonight's presentation of Speed Trap. Next week, Suspense will bring you the story of a man who knows that he will be caught for a crime that he has not yet committed. We call it Sight Unseen. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Mr. Hank Searles. The music was composed by Lucian Morowick and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Lillian Baeff, Tom McKee, Ted Bliss, and Jack Crucian. Listen while you work. Enjoy Perry Mason every Monday through Friday in the daytime on the CBS Radio Network.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Listen. Listen then to Second Class Passenger, starring Sterling Holloway. A tale well calculated to keep you in
Suspense.
That's me, Ronald A. Dawson, second-class passenger. Oh, I could have afforded first class by pinching a little here and there. But nobody back at Ralston's department store will ever know. The important thing is that they'll say, Ronald Dawson in drapery is taking a cruise around the world. And then there's really very little difference in the accommodations. And the second-class passengers, well, they're every bit as interesting as the first-class crowd. Take Miss Patterson, for instance. You'd look far to find a more charming, likable, altogether desirable young lady. Just the life of the party. We'd gotten to be quite good friends by the time our cruise put in at Mozambique, although the competition was always stiff, I can tell you. There were times I wish those other two, Jones and Twitchell, had missed the boat somewhere along the line.
Well, we've still a good couple of hours before we sail.
How about a ride in one of these native carriages, Miss Patterson?
Do you think they'd be clean?
Personally, I doubt it.
Although I don't know as I should care too much now. That Woodlow made me so woozy.
It would take a Greek to think up a drink like that.
Or to drink it.
Oh, Miss Patterson, you kill me.
Well, we might do the fort, you know. The guidebook says it's a main point of interest. Let's see, built by the Portuguese in 1600.
Oh, who
it covers
cares?
an area.
I must say this is a dreary place.
It's not at all like what you'd imagine Mozambique to be.
It's a one-horse town, all right. Main street and a couple of alleys.
And so dirty. You'd think they'd do something about it in this day and age.
It would be a relief to get back on board ship and have a nice hot bath.
Yeah, and real American food instead of that greasy fried octopus we had for lunch at that Greek place.
Ooh, wasn't it awful?
Part of the broadening experience of travel.
Yes, I suppose so. Like that cute idol I bought. I can't wait to get it back. Mr. Dawson?
Yes, Miss Patterson?
Where's my idol?
I thought Jones had it. Or Twitchell.
Oh, not me, old man.
You insisted on carrying it for Miss Patterson, don't you remember?
Oh, dear. I must have left it back at the Greek restaurant. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I did so want that idol. Don't you think you could go back for it, Mr. Dawson?
Well, yes, of course. That is, but I wonder if I'll have time before the boat sails.
Oh, I'm sure you will, if you hurry.
Certainly, old man. You got more than an hour yet.
You're positive?
Absolutely.
Well, then I suppose I'll have to.
Oh, you're so kind, my dear Mr. Dawson. Now, mind you don't miss the boat.
So I'll try not to. Well, chances are, actually, that I'll catch up with you before you reach the landing stage.
And we'll wait for you till the very last minute.
Oh, that Jones, insisting I had time. I knew there was time. But I had no desire to run off after a heavy bronze curio and leave him and Twitchell alone with Miss Patterson. She was much too nice a person, and they were just simply not her kind of people. But there was no helping it now, so I made my way back up the main street toward Lazarus's restaurant, where we had had our indigestible Greek lunch. This main street of Mozambique looked different now in the quick African twilight. The little saloons and the sidewalks were filling with men of every nationality and color. Many of them wore knives thrust through the belts of their thin white suits. Knives that looked as sharp as the glances they threw at me. Oh, I must confess, I felt a little strange and unwanted. Then, lounging toward me in the crowd, I saw a tall, large woman wrapped in a sort of a sheet thing, and her brown face was unveiled. She had very wide lips, and they were painted scarlet. And from the corner of her mouth dangled a cigarette. Her eyes were heavily mascaraed, and when she looked at me, slowly, terror seized me. I was afraid she'd speak to me. I didn't know what I should do or say, but she didn't. Instead, she laughed. Oh, and the way the lauderers responded, well, I was convinced that they were laughing with her and at me. Oh, I must say I was relieved to reach the entrance of Lazarus's restaurant.
Good evening, sir. A little dinner for the gentlemen?
Oh, no, thank you. Well, as a matter of fact, I just lunched here today.
Ah.
Very good. Excellent meal.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, see, I left a curio here. Probably under the table. Have you found it?
A curio?
Yeah, it's some sort of a brass god, I think. It was wrapped in a newspaper.
Yes, we got him right here for you.
Oh, that's good. See, I'm in a hurry to get back to the boat.
Oh, yes, you hurry. Pretty soon it's going to rain.
Rain? There's not a cloud in the sky.
Oh, you'll see. Every night you rain in Mozambique.
Well, you ought to know, I suppose. Still, I doubt it. Oh, here. buy yourself a cigar.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. You hurry quick before she's gonna rain.
Yeah, well, don't you worry about me. I'm not made of sugar, you know. In just the few moments I'd been inside that restaurant, it had grown quite dark. That sudden nightfall of the tropics. I looked overhead and clearly saw the stars. So thinking what a bad weather forecaster the Greek was, I tucked Miss Patterson's silly bronze idol under my arm and started off for the waterfront. I hadn't gone 200 yards when a large, warm drop of rain splattered on the back of my neck. Then 2 more on my hat. And before I could take cover under the arch, it was raining like Indiana in April. And it didn't look like it would let up soon either, and I wondered if there might not be a shorter way to the waterfront, down the main street, and then the long way to the left along the dock. Surely one of these alleys that turned off to the left would lead me directly to the harbor and the landing stage, so I turned into the alley. 4 steps from the main street, and I was engulfed in darkness, wading through filth and mud up to my ankles. But I was certain that I was on the right track, so I strode on and walked straight into a blank wall. Well, I turned to retrace my steps, but I could see no light anywhere. I felt along the wall until it gave into another alley. Well, I followed it to another blank wall. Oh, now I knew I was lost. And now it began to rain in earnest. I don't know how far I walked through those foul, smelly alleys, nor for how long. But at last, feeling my way, I saw a slit of light, a horizontal flicker beckoning beneath the door. And I heard voices. I lifted the bronze idol and tapped on the door with it, and the voices stopped.
What do you want?
Oh, I've lost my way. See, I'm wet through and through, and I don't know where I am. Please, may I come in? No, please, may I come in?
Of course you can come in. You aren't exactly who we expected, but come in.
What is that?
I beg your pardon?
That parcel you are carrying.
Oh, it's a souvenir. It's sort of an idol, I think. A friend of mine left it to rest.
And you? You're a tourist from the cruise boat, eh?
Well, yeah, that's right. How'd you know?
This wasn't very difficult. What are you doing here so late and so wet? The boat sails soon, you know?
Yeah, I know. I see, I was trying to take a shortcut to the landing stage. I got lost somehow.
No?
I came ashore with some friends from the 2nd class. I left them to come back and fetch this idol, and, well, here I am.
Hang on. Yeah? Give the young man a chair.
Oh, yes, sure.
Oh, well, thank you very much. But see, I must go on as soon as the rain stops. If you could direct me.
Well, it will not stop for a while yet, so you may as well wait here.
Yes. Yes, we may be able to provide some unscheduled excitement for our 2nd-class tourists, huh? As soon as your friends arrive, my dear.
Friends? The police are not my friends.
Well, you led them to us.
Would you walk about with your knives forever? While I take all the risks?
Risks?
7 months. You have done what you willed. Untouched. I bought your freedom for 7 months. With smiles and love.
Well, you could have talked with the prefect of police again.
Again and again. And for what? Life is not spending money. One pays for living, my friend, with work. Sometimes with jail. I have paid. Now it is your turn.
You could have helped us once more. Only once more, and we could have been out of this sewer and down the coast of Lorenzo Mark or Cape Town.
No, why didn't you? Why didn't you help us once more?
Yes, why?
Always you say once more, once more. Now there is no more.
You are a sheep-pig, defiled and...
I beg your pardon, sir.
What?
That's no way to speak to a lady.
What?
No, I'm serious. I am very serious. I do not like to hear such language used to a lady. I must ask you to apologize.
What the devil have you got to do with this?
You just came out of the rain from the 2nd class.
Please, don't fight with him. There is trouble enough already.
What the devil right has he got to come in here and...
Yesterday you stabbed the Egyptian.
Well, what of it?
Don't stab this one. Do you want the police to find you here with a corpse?
A corpse?
What does it matter how the police find us? We wait for them because we have no choice. You put them on us. Well, we should do away with you.
Why do you lie? Even to yourself. Why must you hide your own blame behind my skirts? Great Mother of Heaven, you are neither man nor beast. You are just...
Don't you dare say that.
There. You are just a thief and a macro.
No one says that to me and lives. He's got a knife.
Macro! Macro!
No, you don't.
Why, you swinehund.
And you stand back or I'll brain you with this idol as I brain him.
You'll do what? You think I carry only a knife?
Hey, dog! I have waited for this moment. He forgot. I carry a knife, too.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, look what I did to that one with this bronze idol.
It makes a good weapon, your idol. It was a grand blow. A king's blow. You cannot help him now.
I've killed a man with this little curio. And you've killed another one with your knife.
Blow out the candles. Now come. It is not raining so hard. It is the police. They have come for these two.
Oh, what do we do?
There is a door nearby. We must find it. Feel along the wall here.
Yes.
Father. Father, it must be here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, here it is.
Push it in.
Oh, it won't budge. It's bolted from the inside.
You must push it in. It is the only way.
Oh, yeah. Look, would you hold this idol for me?
I have it.
Right. Now. Not yet.
Hit it again.
It's giving, I think.
Once more. Good, my friend, my great, strong friend. Up these stairs now, quickly.
Yeah, where are we going now?
To the roof. The rain has stopped.
Yeah. The stars are coming out.
There is your ship out in the harbor.
Oh, I must get to it.
Listen. You hear them? We are not safe yet. Over to the wall to the next roof. Hurry. Now, over the next parapet.
Right. Up you go.
Come up quietly.
What's that down there? A tent?
Yes. People are asleep. You must walk like a cat.
Who are they?
Who knows? If they see us, they will think you have come after their woman.
Oh, but no, see, I could say that...
There would be nothing to say. Shh, shh. Someone is calling out of the tent.
And he's coming this way.
Yes.
Why hasn't he seen us?
His eyes are clouded with sleep, perhaps.
Oh, and if he sees us?
It will be too late.
Then he won't. There and there. Guess that took the fight out of him.
Take this, my little knife. Just a prick, and he is quite safe.
Oh, no, see, he's quiet enough now. He won't harm us. I really did him in, didn't I?
It was splendid. With only the bare hands to take an armed man.
Armed? I didn't know he was armed.
Of course, that you may always be sure. Look, there in his loincloth.
A dagger?
Yes. You are truly magnificent, my friend. You are a man.
You are a woman. Well, of course, I don't expect you to believe any of this. Well, looking back, I'm still unsure it really happened to me. It's as though I dreamed it. Perhaps I did. Oh, that's nonsense. See, for there's the scar on my lower lip here, where she bit me. I didn't feel a thing at the time, but there's the scar. It was mad, I know, but I guess I just must have surrendered completely to the wild spirit of the African coast. I didn't seem to see the great ship anymore lying out there in the harbor, her lights blinking in the comforts of civilization in the second class. No, all my senses were focused on the slim, breathtaking figure leading me across the rooftops to a shadowy destination in which only one thing was certain. She would be there. I suppose, in that moment, armed only with that bronze idol, I was invincible. At last, she led me down a creaking wooden stair that hung precariously on the sheer side of a house, and once more we were in the mud of a gloomy alley. Even the way she slid her arm along mine, softly grasped my hand, filled me with greater power than I'd ever known. Hand in hand, we made our way down the alley and out into a little square where a night breeze rustled in the palms and smelled of the sea. And across the way, a dim light showed through a big open door.
The little church of San Sebastian.
Oh.
The
police.
After all this...
No vais fugir.
O que você quer?
Yo tengo orden para levar você.
Por quê?
Venga conmigo.
Capital, não outra maneira de sair?
No. Você está preso.
So what's the matter with him? What's he want?
He says he won't let me go.
Oh, he won't he? What's he want you for?
Oh, my friend, these little policemen, they always arrest me when they get a chance. It is tiresome.
Não faz mais. Vamos.
Listen, copper. You scram, see? Take it on the lamb. Take a powder.
Se você não cala a boca e
Look, another word out of you. Look, I said scram!
Run before he can get to his feet. No, not that way. Into the church, to sanctuary. My magnificent one. You fear no one. You fight for me. So long as there is anyone to fight.
Yes.
Now there will always be someone to fight. They will never leave us alone.
Will they follow us in here?
These police might do anything. But I know one door they will not dare follow us through.
Where is that?
Come, this way. Here, this door. Let me wrap my skirts close. Now, come cleanly through the middle. Please do not rub the walls as you come. There. We are safe for a while. They will not follow us through that door.
Why not?
It was the door of the lepers.
The door of the lepers?
It is all right. We did not touch the portals. See, down the alley are the lights of the waterfront.
Yeah. Oh, where do we go now?
We have a little time now to breathe the clean air of the harbor. And then I know a little place where we... Shh, someone is coming. Step back in the shadow until they have passed.
Listen.
What is it?
Right home about.
Wonder what's happened to good old Dawson.
Bridge, no doubt.
Oh, I do hope he's found my idol.
Oh, the idol. I must return the idol.
No, don't. My friend, this is the greatest danger of all.
Goodbye.
Don't go. Magnificent one, don't go.
Goodbye. Hello there.
Why, here's Mr. Dawson.
Well, I guess I got here before you, it seems.
Did you find the idol?
Yes. But for a moment there, I was afraid I would miss the boat.
I say, old man, you're a bit disheveled.
I got caught in the rain.
And my idol. Oh, Mr. Dawson, you got it all dirty.
Yes, it is a bit mussed, I'm afraid. I dropped it once or twice.
Well, that was clumsy of you.
Well, nothing that a little soap and water won't put to rights, I dare say.
Well, we'd better hurry along. I'd hate to have to spend any more time in this dreadful place.
And so should I.
Well, there's the whistle. Last warning. Come on, everybody.
Yes, come on, Dawson. We'll miss the boat.
Yo, in just a moment.
I say, who's that standing over there in the shadow of that alley?
Where?
There. I could have sworn I saw someone wave goodbye to you.
Perhaps you did. Goodbye to Mozambique, to adventure, to romance.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. Adventure, romance, in this pest hole?
Twitchell, what would you say if I told you I had just killed a man? Fled over the rooftops of the city, made love to a beautiful woman, fought the police, escaped through the leper gate.
I'd say you had the wildest imagination I'd ever heard of. Nothing like that ever happens to a second-class passenger.
Come on, Mr. Dawson. We'll miss the boat.
Suspense, in which Sterling Holloway starred in Second Class Passenger, adapted by William N. Robeson from the story by Percival Gibbon. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
During its long and distinguished career on the air, Suspense has never taken an editorial stand until now. Now we state unequivocally that this program is against murder. Oh, we play around with the more titillating and entertaining aspects of murder from time to time, but fundamentally, we're against it, as a personal, national, or international policy. Only those in favor of murder will find anything objectionable or controversial in the next half hour. The story you're about to hear is but a tiny word of protest. Perhaps it is too little, but please God, let it not be too late. Listen then, as Everett Sloane stars in The Voice of Company A, which begins in just a moment.
And now, The Voice of Company A, starring Everett Sloane. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I sat in my lab at Cape Canaveral near the giant missile that would launch our transmitter. I looked at the powerful sending set, knowing that soon we'd toss it into space to scream crazily year after year at a crazy world. We tried to keep the lab quiet, isolated, but in the last few days, the tension of the mess outside had somehow trickled in. I was bushed.
Doctor?
Yes, Colonel?
I think it's coming. Here, read this. Top priority from Defense to me.
From the Secretary of Defense to Commander Operation Screamer. International situation deteriorating. Commence countdown 0500 Zulu. Midnight our time?
That's right. Is your section ready?
Yes, we're ready. Here's the little monster. I just loaded the tape. You want to hear it?
Yes. Oh, brother.
Yes, when we get all 6 of these in orbit, you might as well throw away your radio and TV. This is all you'll hear. But this is what we wanted.
Turn it off.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can do without the soap operas if it jams their military frequencies.
The soap operas will lose their audience anyway when the ballistic missiles hit. You know, this thing will probably survive us, Colonel. You ever think of that? Screaming away up there when there's nobody left to hear it? It's kind of funny in a way.
George, you're tired.
Were you in London, Colonel, in World War II?
No, Burma. Why?
I was in London when the V-2s first hit. 2nd Louis, Company A, 16th Infantry. I was on a 72-hour pass with some of my guys. We thought the V-2s were the last word, Colonel. A regular bomb you could hear coming. You had somebody to be sore at that last few seconds. Some pilot risked his tail to drop it anyway. Somebody up there hated you. At least you knew that. It wasn't humane, but at least it was human. But a V-2, Colonel, it goes so fast you don't hear it. And there's nobody to hate except some guy sitting at a control panel a couple 100 miles away. And now we've got ICBMs, 5,000 miles through space. Oh, yes. We've come a long way. A long way.
Yes. Well, I'll report that we're ready.
The colonel looked at me strangely as he left. I knew he thought I was cracking. And maybe he was right. Almost hating to do it, I flicked on the radio, knowing what I'd hear.
Military classes under the age of 50 were called to the colors in France today. Germany has mobilized the reserve components of the new Wehrmacht. Ambassador Lippincott arrived this afternoon at Washington National Airport and said that he saw no hope of averting war. ICBM.
I turned it off. Once I thought it could never happen again. Lying in the broken plaster and spilled beer in a London pub with the sergeant's body pinning me down and Pinky yelling for his mother and Botchner groaning in a corner, I knew it couldn't. But it was happening again, and there seemed to be nothing I or anybody else could do to stop it. I turned to the transmitter to unplug it from the test console. That's when I saw him looking at the set. Hey, how did you get... Who are you?
Hello, Lieutenant. Or it's Doctor now, ain't it?
Botchner. Is it Botchner?
Yeah, Lieutenant. It's me, Sad Sack Botchner.
But you were killed. You got killed in that pub.
Well, in a manner of speaking.
No, I must be cracking up.
No, Lieutenant. Relax. I got a message for you was all. Me and Pinky and the Sarge and Pete, we drew cards to see who'd come back. I won.
But I don't...
So you're gonna toss this thing into space.
Yes.
And it's got like a tape that plays over and over, fouls up the radios all over the world.
Yes, except our military frequencies.
Now, ain't that clever? Me and Pinky and the Sarge and Pete, we get creamed in that crummy pub in London, and you come out smelling like a rose. And for what? So you can figure out something like this?
Now, look, Botchner, it wasn't only me, the Defense Department
Yeah, I know. I've been down that road, Lieutenant. Well, me and Pinky and the Sarge and Pete figure you ought to put something better than what you got on that tape before it's too late.
Something better? Like what?
Well, I'll tell you, Lieutenant. Pinky thought it up. Remember, he was always kind of screwy on religion.
So he told me, standing gray-faced and sloppy as ever in my lab. I knew I was dreaming. I had to be. He told me what to put on the tape, and I laughed. What is this, a joke?
We don't do much joking, Lieutenant. Mostly we sit around thinking. 10 million guys in different uniforms, thinking of the dames we didn't get to meet, and the summer evenings we didn't get to smell, and the kids we never got to have. Well, you better do what we say, Lieutenant, because tough as it is at times, it's better here than it is there. We know, Lieutenant. We know.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense. And now, starring Everett Sloane, Act 2 of The Voice of Company A.
I sat for a long time wondering if I'd really seen Botchner, wondering if I was losing my mind. And this idea of Pinky's, or whoever it was crazy. But I knew suddenly that I had to try it. I had to try it, but I had to move fast. Once the installation crew arrived to pick up the jammer, it'd be too late. There were almost 100 technicians working in my section. Like any group of Americans, they came from every background. Some, like von Terhoff, were newly naturalized citizens. I buzzed my secretary on the intercom.
Yes, Doctor.
Get von Terhoff up here right away, Carolyn. And, Pierre Duval, he speaks French, doesn't he?
Yes.
And that new technician, Barbara Chang, does she speak Chinese?
Yes, I think so. Why?
Send her up. Who speaks Russian?
Russian? I don't know.
Poznansky. A lot of Poles know Russian. Send him in, too. And, Carolyn.
Yes, Doctor.
I want to see them one at a time. It was easy with Duval and Poznansky. They accepted my story without a question. But von Terhoff looked at me strangely.
I did not know you were a religious man here, Doctor. You say that this is for your minister?
Yes, it's just an idea he had for next Sunday's sermon, Von. If you'll just speak into the mic.
Well, it seems to me a strange time to...
Well, it'll only take a minute.
All right. Yeah, ready?
Ready.
Du sollst dich töten.
The pretty Chinese microwave expert was so enthusiastic, I hated myself when I lied to her. I hadn't been to church since World War II.
He couldn't matter to his congregation, Doctor, but a native Chinese wouldn't understand the religious significance.
Well, why not?
Well, Confucius put it another way.
Well, recite that then.
Wunhui jogi sigogin yeloi wayi go dagani dasi guago gini.
When she left, I held the mic in my hand for a long while. Finally, feeling strangely humble, I recorded the English version myself. When I was through, I spliced the tape into a loop like the jamming tape so that it would repeat over and over. Over and over, year after year. I took the jamming tape out of the transmitter and started to put in my new one. Was I crazy? Then I remembered the twisted bodies in the London pub, and Pinky and the Sergeant Pete, and of course, Sad Sack Botchner. They seemed suddenly very close. I finished. The installation crew arrived and took the transmitter away, and soon it was midnight and the countdown began.
30 minutes. Authorized personnel.
My launching station was in the blockhouse, but if I got there too soon, I'd have to ground test the screamer and the colonel would learn what was on the tape. And if I didn't get there at all, they might not launch. So I waited and waited, watching through the lab window while the last man left the missile gleaming in the Florida moonlight. It was the longest half hour in my life.
T minus 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
They were looking for me now. It was time to go. Running across the sand, I looked up at the missile. There, high in the nose, rode the sphere that carried the jammer.
T minus 2 minutes. Condition red.
Had I cut it too close?
Clear the launching
As I reached the concrete blockhouse, the missile seemed to be straining at an invisible leash. Vapor from its liquid oxygen was curling about its base.
T minus 1 minute.
Hey!
59.
Hey, let me in! It's Dr. Green!
56.
I looked again at the huge rocket. I could hear the pumps beginning to deliver fuel to the nozzle. In less than a minute, 250,000 pounds of fiery thrust would blast the area, and I'd shrivel like an ant on a hot coal. Hey! Hey!
Doctor, quick, holy cow, now get in here.
38, 37.
There's the colonel. Right here. Where have you been? This thing hasn't been ground tested.
Well, it isn't necessary. It'll transmit.
Countdown procedure says do it, we'll do it. Now move, Doctor.
But I checked it on the console. I tell you, it'll transmit.
I want to hear that signal.
It'll work, I tell you.
Oh, help me, Doctor. If you don't get going, I'll stop the launch. Now tune it in.
19,
I had to do it.
17,
As slowly as I could. I twisted the knobs on the test receiver.
13, 12, 11, 10,
Result is certain.
8,
The result is certain.
What's that? What's going on? The colonel lunged for the panic button that would stop the launch. I grabbed his arm.
You let me go. Hold that bird.
UB,
Corporal,
UB.
put this man under arrest. He's crazy. Or he's an enemy spy.
Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill.
Who is the enemy, Colonel? Who is the enemy?
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense. And now, starring Everett Sloane, Act 3 of The Voice of Company A.
They treated me all right in the detention cell at Cape Canaveral. They gave me a radio, the morning papers, all the coffee I could drink. They sent for a psychiatrist to see if I was crazy. 2 men from the FBI questioned me to see if I was a spy. Then I was alone until the guard brought in breakfast.
Hey, Doc, what's going on?
You tell me.
Well, my wife and I, we sit down to eat this morning. We turn on the radio to find out if we ought to be digging a hole somewhere. And this voice comes on saying, "Thou shalt not kill." And in all foreign languages. Now, my wife, she thinks it's the end of the world.
Well, she may be right.
What are they going to do to you?
Try me for espionage, they tell me. If they don't figure I'm nuts.
Doc?
Yes?
We don't figure you're nuts.
When the guard left, I turned on the radio to hear the worst. And it was the worst.
Mobilization and launched a formal protest against what they call U.S. celestial propaganda. From Washington, no word yet on what is intended by the strange Screamer satellite, only instructions. Instructions on what to do if its passage jams tunnel rat frequencies during a ballistic missile bombardment.
Suddenly, I heard it faintly, blanking out the announcer. I looked at my watch. Yes, that was it. It was due overhead.
Tu ne tueras point. Thou shalt not kill.
I switched off the set. I hadn't fully realized the power of our transmitter until that moment. And I hadn't realized the power of the message. A shiver raced up my spine. I felt suddenly that I was not alone. Then I saw him, slouching at the window. Botchner?
Hello, Lieutenant. In the guardhouse, huh? Remember when you tossed me in the stockade for being AWOL?
Well, this ought to square it.
Pinky and the Sarge and Pete and me, we've been watching things. It's working out great.
Oh, yeah, just fine.
There's an awful lot of people don't want to fight this war, Lieutenant. You ought to see 'em in Europe and China.
Yeah?
Don't you fret, Lieutenant. Things is gonna turn out all right. You see, Lieutenant, we know.
Slowly, he disappeared, slowly fading. It was weird. I knew that he only existed in my mind, but as the day wore on, and the next day, and the next, I wondered if he weren't right. Every 4 hours, the satellite broke in with that simple message. But in the interval, the radio began to talk of reports of a mutiny in the Hungarian army, a revolution against the Czech regime, small religious revivals starting in Germany.
The Defense Department is mum about what was actually intended in the satellite launch Monday. Results are clear. Iron Curtain countries are busy battling anti-war sentiment. International tension has eased. Ambassador Lippincott flew an hour ago to a hastily planned conference in Geneva. More news after the 9 p.m. passage of the satellite.
And the fourth night, the cell door opened for the colonel.
Hello, George.
Hello, Colonel. You bring the firing squad?
George, I got a dispatch from Defense.
Yes?
You're to be released.
Released?
That's right. And we're not launching the rest of the Screamers. They decided that the crisis is past. Now that the thing's in perfect orbit, they want us to stop them.
But we can.
I know, George. It's solar powered. It could broadcast for the next 20 years. 50.
Yes. And when it quits, Colonel, maybe we better launch another one.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I see what you mean. George.
Yes?
One question. We know about Duval and the Chang girl and Poznansky. Who recorded the English? Is that your voice?
I thought of the smashed bodies of my men in that London pub. Pinky and the Sarge and Pete and Sad Sack Bunchner. My voice, Colonel? No. Let's just say that's the voice of Company A.
Du sollst dich töten. Du sollst dich töten.
Wulhi jede sigogin yenoi, wayi gwo dagami dasi gwagagini.
Nie ubij. Nie ubij. Tu ne tueras point. Tu ne tueras point.
Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill.
Suspense, in which Everett Sloan starred in William N. Robeson's production of The Voice of Company A by Michael Frost. In just a moment, the names of the supporting players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Supporting Everett Sloan in The Voice of Company A were Lillian Bayef, John Daner, Barney Phillips, Jack Crucian, and Sam Pierce. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with the Diary of Sophronia Winters, starring Mercedes McCambridge. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The complete news first on the CBS Radio Network.
And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
You will have difficulty believing what you're about to hear, but it is true. Names and places have been changed to protect not only the innocent, but the terrified. For this is the actual circumstance of a man who walks in the shadow of death, and because of the nature of our laws, can find no protection from the person who threatens to kill him. He lives today, if you can call it living, in a great American city, not knowing from one minute to the next when his assailant may strike. Upon his horrible predicament, we have fashioned a chilling story of suspense.
And now, No Hiding Place, starring Jim Amici. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
More coffee, Mrs. Marshall?
No, thanks, darling, but say it again.
More coffee?
No, silly. Mrs. Marshall. This is Edward Marshall. I love to hear it.
So do I, Mrs. Marshall.
Oh, Eddie, darling, we've got so much to celebrate tonight. Your promotion, our second anniversary.
Our second anniversary.
Oh, we've been married a whole 2 weeks.
Sue, darling, do you realize that at this rate we'll celebrate our golden wedding anniversary before we've been married a year?
Our golden wedding day. Oh, darling, it's so wonderful to be able to look forward to it. The real one, I mean.
Sue, what's the matter?
That man.
Where?
Over there at the bar. For a moment, I thought it was...
Carl?
It can't be. Silly of me. Oh, just look at this dress. Coffee all over it.
Here, let me help.
That couldn't have been Carl, could it?
Of course not. But even if it was, you're not married to him anymore.
No, and I never want to see him again. That's why I left New York, to get away from him. Oh, such a mess. Darling, I'll have to go to the powder room to clean this off. Do you mind?
Take your time, darling. Oh, waiter. Check, please.
What's your hurry, Eddie? It's early yet.
Who are you?
Carl? Carl Myers.
What?
I thought that I was in New York. Not since Sue ran out on me. Just took me a while to catch up with her.
You followed her here?
Yeah.
Maybe we'd better get one thing straight right now. Sue wants no part of you. She never wants to see you again.
No? Then you poisoned her mind against me.
How could I? I don't even know you. I don't know anything about you.
You don't have to know anything to make up lies about me.
Lies? Look, Myers, this is ridiculous. Why should I make up lies about you?
How else could you have taken her away from me?
What do you mean, take her away from you?
I mean, you broke up my marriage with lies.
Broke up you... Well, I never even met Sue until months after she divorced you.
That's your story.
Now, look, Myers, whatever went wrong with your marriage had nothing to do with me. But I'll bet it wasn't Sue's fault either.
Are you accusing me?
If you want to put it that way, yes. You had your chance with Sue, you failed.
I did not fail.
It looks that way to me.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault.
Well, no matter whose fault it was, Sue's married to me now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes, there is, Eddie. There's something I can do. Something I'm going to do.
What's that?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, come on now.
The coffee came right out. All it took was a little...
Hello, Sue.
What do you want, Carl?
I just happened to be in town on business.
Your business wouldn't bring you to this town.
Well, I changed jobs, you see.
You got fired, more likely.
Sue, I think we better be going.
Let me buy you a drink, just for old time's sake.
I saw enough drinking when I was married to you. Eddie, let's go, please.
Eddie?
What?
Remember, I'll be singing you.
Sue nor I had much to say on the drive home, but I knew that she was upset. By the time we reached home, she had quietly torn her handkerchief to shreds. Hello, Louie. Good dog, Louie. Honey, has he been fed today?
Oh, yes, I fed him at noon. Eddie, I'm afraid.
Of what? Carl?
He scares me.
Now, you are being silly.
Am I? He threatened to kill you, didn't he?
Oh, he'd just been drinking too much, that's all.
But he did threaten you.
What if he did? It didn't mean...
I knew it. I knew I never should have married you.
Hey, what kind of talk is that?
Oh, Eddie, he's got some crazy idea that... Well, every time I'd go out with somebody in New York after our divorce, Carl would get the idea that man had broken up our marriage. That's so I was afraid to date anybody for fear that Carl would do something to him. That's the reason I left New York. I had to get away from Carl.
And that's why you never wanted to talk about him.
Well, I was afraid that if you knew, you'd get scared like the others. I was afraid that you wouldn't want to marry me.
You don't think that would have stopped me? I love you, Sue.
Oh, and I love you. But don't you see, that's why it's different this time. I wasn't married to those other men. Now Carl will be sure that you made me leave him.
Honey, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, it makes Carl's kind of sense. Darling, there's something inside him that keeps him from succeeding at anything. And when he fails, when he loses his job or his wife or even an argument, it's always somebody else's fault. He can't admit failure. He always blames somebody else.
Honey, you've got to stop worrying about it.
Eddie, let's go away.
You mean run away?
All right, run away.
Where? You've already tried it, and you've just discovered that it doesn't work. Besides, we don't have to run. If Carl gives us any trouble, I'll just go to the police. Oh, okay, Louie. Okay. I better take him for his walk.
No, let me take him.
Now, don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Louis had almost completed his inspection of the neighborhood when I suddenly realized that someone was following me. Quiet, Louis. Quiet, boy. Who's that? Who's there?
Hello, Eddie. Surprised to see me again so soon?
Quiet, Louis. Look, Myers, why don't you go back to New York and leave us alone?
Sure. Just as soon as I finish the job I came here for.
So go ahead and finish it and get out of our lives.
You wouldn't want me to do that right now, would you, Eddie?
Put that away.
I thought you might want to see it. Take a good look, Eddie.
Put it away, Carl. You're a lousy actor.
I'm not acting. This is the gun, Eddie. This is the gun I'm going to kill you with.
I'm warning you, Carl. Put that gun away or I'll...
You'll what? Go to the police, maybe? There's a police station right around the corner. Come on, I'll go with you.
What?
Sure. Won't do you any good. I can kill you any time I want to, and you can't stop me. The police can't stop me. You'll see.
Sergeant, I need a little help.
All right, son. What's the trouble?
This man just pulled a gun on me and threatened to kill me.
Is that right?
Sergeant, if I threatened to kill my friend here, would I follow him into a police station right afterwards?
You two guys know each other?
Not exactly, but I'm married to his ex-wife.
Oh. One of them, huh? Look, why don't you both just go home and sleep it off?
But I told you, he's got a gun.
You got a gun, mister?
Of course not.
You heard him.
Search him. You'll find it.
No, I can't. Unless you've got evidence, or maybe a witness.
What do you mean?
Well, did anybody hear him make this threat?
No.
Can you prove that he's carrying a gun? Do you know where he bought it?
No.
Then I can't help you.
I don't see why not. You're a policeman. Isn't that what policemen are for?
We got our orders. If I search this man, I can get fired from the force. Maybe sued for damages, too.
But
evidence or a witness?
But if the police can't help me, who can?
Right now, son, nobody can help you.
That's right, Eddie. Like the sergeant says, nobody can help you. Nobody.
I couldn't believe what the sergeant told me, that no one could help me. But after all, he was only a precinct sergeant. So the next morning, I went straight to police headquarters, to the homicide bureau. I was sure I could get help there.
Well, it's like this, Mr. Martin, is it?
Marshall.
Well, it's like this. We can't pick this guy up for intent to kill just on your say-so. If we did things like that, every man with a grudge against his next-door neighbor would be down here claiming the guy had threatened to kill him.
But Carl Myers did threaten me.
Yeah, that's what you say. But you also tell me that he denied it. That's your word against his. Who are we supposed to believe? We're policemen, you know, not mind readers.
There must be something you can do.
Yeah. Well, is he clean?
Clean?
Yeah, clean. Does he have a police record?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I'm sure he doesn't.
Oh, it's too bad. See, if he did, we could chance picking him up, but not if he's clean.
Then you can't help me.
Look, Mr. Martin, it's...
Marshall.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Marshall, we get complaints like this every day. You see, somebody's always threatening to kill somebody. You know how many of them actually do?
No.
Maybe 1 in 5,000. That's all. Out of 5,000, just one.
And what if I'm that one? The detective had no answer to that question. A big help he was, sitting there picking his teeth while a madman stalked me. It was then that I thought of another possible answer. Carl certainly acted like a man who belonged in a mental institution. It might be just possible to have him committed. I hurried over to ask my lawyer. Well, What do you think? Will it work?
Well, it's entirely possible, Eddie. Now, of course, it might not be advisable.
But why not? If Carl were committed, he couldn't shoot me.
Yes, if he were committed.
But you just...
Yes, I said it is possible, Eddie. Because there's no assurance that such a proceeding would result in commitment.
But there is a chance, isn't there?
Yes, there's a small one.
I guess any chance is better than none.
No, not necessarily, Eddie. To have Myers put away, you see, you'd have to sign the charge sheet against him. Now, he has the right to examine that, to learn the identity of his accuser. And if committed, which, as I said, is unlikely, he would almost certainly be released within, 2-3 months.
Madder than ever.
Exactly. So, Eddie, my advice is to drop the idea.
And so another door closed in my face. But I wasn't through yet. There was a higher authority which could order the police to arrest Carl, the district attorney.
But, Mr. Marshal, even if we found a gun on this man, we couldn't use it as evidence against him. The law won't let us.
That's crazy. What kind of a law is that?
It's a decision of the state Supreme Court. Similar rulings have been handed down in several states. Their principle is to ensure the individual's constitutional right of freedom from unreasonable search and seizure.
Even if the individual is guilty? Even if he's a homicidal maniac?
And all men look alike to the law, Mr. Marshal. It protects the guilty as well as the innocent. The police sergeant was entirely right when he asked you to produce evidence or a witness. If you can't, I can't order Carl Myers arrested. Not at least until he commits an overt act.
What would you call an overt act?
An attempt to kill you.
You mean I've got to get murdered before you can help me?
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
But you're telling me it has to come to that, aren't you?
Now, Mr. Marshal, let's not get excited.
Not get excited? You tell me the law can't help me. You tell me you'll arrest Carl Myers after he kills me, and you tell me not to get excited. How would you like to be in my shoes right now? Suppose you tell me that. Well?
Mr. Marshal, just between us, I'd be scared to death.
I had no place else to turn. Carl had been right. Nobody could help me. Nobody. As I left the courthouse, I felt I was the loneliest man in the world. I was starting across the street, wrapped in my own fear.
Hey, Eddie, you ought to watch where you're going. I could have run you down. Real easy.
Are you were trying to hit me.
No, Eddie, I just wanted you to realize how easy it is to kill a man. But when I kill you, it won't be this way. I wouldn't want you to think you were dying by accident. What do you think, Eddie?
I was a bundle of nerves when Sue picked me up at the office. So upset I had to let her drive. There's only one thing I can do.
What's that?
Get a gun and kill him.
Eddie, you couldn't.
Why not? The law protects him, it protects me the same way.
And what about afterwards?
Afterward, I'd still be alive.
And you'd be a killer. You'd be arrested, tried for murder. Is that what you want?
Well...
Tell me honestly, Eddie. If you had a gun in your hand this minute and Carl in the sights, could you pull the trigger?
No. No, I guess I don't have that kind of guts.
I'm glad.
The situation was incredible. The 20th century civilization I lived in had suddenly turned into a chrome-plated, neon-lighted jungle. Its intricate system of law, built over 10,000 years, gave me no protection. I couldn't even protect myself, because I was too much a product of that civilization, too steeped in its moral code. As I nervously followed Sue from the car to the house, I realized that death could come at me unexpected, around any corner, out of any doorway.
Oh, get the mail, will you, darling? Dinner will be ready in about 5 minutes. You're getting cold, cousin.
Sue, what's the matter? Oh, no.
Oh, Eddie, how could he? How could he kill a harmless little dog and leave it hanging from the beam?
Like an execution. Sue, it's a warning for me.
No, Eddie, no.
Yes, he means it. He's going to kill me, and I can't stop him.
No, let's call the police.
Call the police? I've been to the police. All I can do now is run.
Eddie, don't go out. Please, you're safer here.
No, baby's still here, hiding, waiting for me.
I can't just sit here and let him kill me. I've got to run. I've got to get away.
Eddie, come back! Come back!
The sight of the dog hanging in the living room had completely terrorized me. Now I was operating solely on fear. My only thought was to find the crowd and lose myself in it. The only way Carl would dare try to kill me would be if he could catch me alone. Just ahead of me, I saw a crowd coming out of a theater. I hurried to join them, elbowed my way toward the box office. Inside, I'd be surrounded by people. I'd be safe. One, please.
That'll be $1.
Carl.
$1, please.
Oh, it can't be. It can't.
Don't hold up the line, please. You want a ticket or don't you?
I backed away from the window in horror. Through the glass, the ticket seller's face, Carl's face, leered at me. I turned and ran. Can't be Carl. It is. Am I going crazy? I can't take a chance. I've got to get out of this neighborhood. That bus. Hey, driver, wait. I want to get on.
Fares, please. Have your fares ready.
How much is a round trip to the end of the line and back?
We're not coming back, Bud. We're going to the barn.
You can. Let me off.
What's the matter, buddy?
Let me off. Open the door. I've got to get off.
Okay.
It was crazy. The driver couldn't have been Carl. Carl couldn't be everywhere. In my panic, I was imagining things. There's a slight resemblance, that's all. I looked around. I was alone. The street was dark, deserted. There was a neon light a block away, and I started toward it. My footsteps echoed in the quiet street. Or was it an echo? Carl? Carl? Of course it's not Carl. I've got to stop imagining things. That's just an echo. See? Just an echo. There's no one following. No one. Almost to that light. I've got to make it before the echo catches me. I've got to run faster.
Hey, here you go.
No, let go. Let me go, Carl.
Hey,
please.
take it easy, mister. What's the trouble?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing, officer. You scared me coming around that corner, that's all. No trouble.
You yelling for the police? Can I help?
No, nobody can help. Thanks anyway.
Huh? Good night, then. And take care.
I looked at the neon sign, blinking on and off. The place was a saloon. I didn't want to drink, but I wanted less to stay on that dark, deserted street. I went inside.
What will you have, mister?
A cup of tea, please.
Tea? Hey, look, we got booze and we got beer. Which have you had?
Oh, I guess booze.
Yeah.
Small glass, isn't it?
Oh, we got bigger?
No, thanks. This is adequate.
I'm glad somebody thinks so. Another one?
Thanks. Guess I will. I don't know how long I sat there. The bartender kept shoving drinks at me. I felt that I had to drink or get out, and I was afraid to get out. Carl would be looking for me. Sooner or later, he'd find me, but I wanted to put that moment off as long as possible. Time was passing too fast. The hands of the clock behind the bar crept closer and closer to 2 o'clock. I dreaded the coming of that hour.
It's closing time, bud. 2 o'clock.
Give me another drink.
I'm sorry, I'm closing up.
But you gotta let me have another little drink.
Look, you had enough. And besides, I lose my license if I sold you a drink after hours.
Huh? Well, let me tell you a story then. Funniest thing happened.
I'm sorry, mister, we're closed.
That's all right. I was just looking for my friend here.
Carl.
Ready to go, Eddie?
No, not with you.
Oh, now come on, Eddie. It's late.
Well, I'm sure glad you showed up, mister. I hate to see him leave here like that without somebody to steer him home, you know what I mean?
I know.
We have this problem with him all the time.
Bartender, he's lying. I don't drink, honest.
Oh, sure you don't.
Please, he's going to kill me.
Is that right?
Come on, let's go, Eddie.
No, please don't let him kill me.
Give me a hand with him, will you?
Sure. Hey, glad to get him out of here. I gotta close up.
Oh, come on. Oh, he's going to kill me, I tell you. He's got a gun.
Does he always get this wild?
Yeah, usually. That's why we try to keep him from drinking. I mean, you know how it is.
Oh, don't believe him.
Boy, I sure do know how it is. Well, here he is. Good luck.
Bartender, don't go away. Don't leave me with him, please.
All right, Eddie. Let's get it over with. Into the alley there.
Everything working perfectly for you, isn't it, Carl?
Sure it is. Into the alley.
All right. Go ahead, shoot me. But what'll that prove? You'll still be a failure.
What?
You can't face it, can you? How many husbands of Susie are you going to have to kill before you can admit you're a failure?
I'm warning you. Don't say that.
Go ahead, shoot. Add another failure to your list.
I'm not a failure. I am not.
Hey, what's going on there?
Get back. Get back or I'll kill you too. Stop it, mister. No, get back. Get back, Cover.
He's dead, officer. Carl's dead.
Yeah, it was him or me. Mister, do you realize that crazy guy could have killed the both of us? You ought to be more careful the friends you pick up in bars.
Suspense, in which Jim Amici starred in William N. Robeson's production of No Hiding Place. Reporting Jim Amici in No Hiding Place were Shirley Mitchell, Barney Phillips, Lawrence Dobkin, Jack Crucian, and Wendell Holmes. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in